My favorite ISTE standard is the first one, which is the educator as learner. It says educators continually improve their practice by learning from and with others and exploring proven and promising practices that leverage technology to improve student learning. It also says that educators set professional learning goals to explore and apply pedagogical approaches made possible by technology and reflect on their effectiveness. So I'm going to take this standard as an educator, as a learner, and interview my colleagues and some students about technology that they use in special education and see what is effective and what I can use in my classroom someday.
Yes, so we also have touchscreen computers in our classroom, and we utilize learning websites such as Starfall, where the children are able to go on and they can engage in the learning lessons by pressing buttons and moving items from one side to the next and things of that nature. So Starfall on a touchscreen computer is a win.
Another one still in Google document. There's a button there where they will click and then they will say what they want to write. So we use extended writing for Google document. So for spelling, for students who cannot spell, who cannot form their ideas in writing, but they have ideas, so they just click that record button or voice button, I think, and then they will just say what they have in mind, and then later on go back to check the spelling or add some more words. So try Google document and explore it. There are many useful features.
The technology that helps me at the Chelsea School is a smartboard, and it's really interactive with teacher and student. So I struggle a lot with math. I have dyscalculia, so when I'm in math class, using the smartboard and getting up with the teacher to do it is really helpful. So when lessons are confusing, it's easier for them to explain it to me.
This is my friend Aaron, and Aaron is on the autism spectrum. He really likes using his iPad at home, and here he's using an app called First Words. He's finding the letters for duck and spelling the word duck.
Oh, we're done.
I teach students that are blind or visually impaired in a public school system in Maryland, and we have a lot of students that have low vision, and so this program I'm going to show you demonstrates one program that they can use to learn keyboarding skills. They can't see the keyboard, they can learn to type this way. This keyboard on the screen can be removed, but this I use with a student who has some vision and she's learning keyboarding, so she just has to type what it says. Volume up.
Capital.
This is the letter for the lesson for capital letters. So she just types and it shows up on the screen what she's typing if she wants to do that. And then it gets to sentences eventually.
All right. Yep. My name is Mr. Matt. I am a preschool 3-year-old special needs or intensive needs classroom teacher. I have students on the autism spectrum, and we use a variety of technology. I'm going to kind of walk you through medium tech in our Pete the Cat story. We have one of our switches, the Big Mac switch. This is a basic one. It's and we can just record one thing on there. And they have ones where you could record step by step, so you could have 4 or 5 things, so you can have an interactive conversation with a student that may not have vocabulary, but they may be able to hit the switch and tell you, oh, I did this during my day, oh, I did that during my day. And you can have a back and forth. I've used that with a parent before, where I would sit there and I would say 5 things that we did, and then when the student got home, he would hit the switch 5 times for his parent, and they would know what he did that day, and then they would record what he did at home and send that back to me. And it was a really nice engagement.
So now that I've had an introduction to the technology that's available to students in special education, I see that the technology available is as diverse as the learners that use it. And so I don't know what my classroom is going to look like, but I do know that as I get farther into the field of special education, that I will continue to learn more about technological advances and use as much of it as I can to help my students learn to the best of their ability and to show what they know.